Hey, Betty Keisha. I hope you are doing well today. Happy Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. Welcome in to anybody coming in, anybody in the bushes. Welcome in. Get yourself comfortable. Let's get into some things, baby. Let me see here. Let me see here. Go ahead and put my banner up. And alrighty. I am as best as I can, still recovering from surgery. Oh, I didn't know you had surgery, sweetheart. God bless you. And I'm wishing you a very, very speedy recovery, sweetheart. Speedy recovery. Amen. Amen. I am not going to take long going ahead and getting into my commentary for today as I wait for my husband to bring us back some lunch. Decided I would go live and kick it for a little bit. Um, oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. You welcome. Um, of course, as everybody knows, yesterday was quite interesting. All right. Hey, Miss Annette, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome in, beautiful. Yesterday was quite interesting, y'all. Actually, this past week has been very interesting. But I came just to give this is kind of gonna be a split show. I'm not for sure if I'm gonna split this up into two parts or do two different lives. Because I might just do it in this one too. I'm not for sure. However, hey treasure baby, welcome in, sweetheart. Welcome in. Y'all, yesterday was so hilarious to me, y'all. It was so freaking hilarious, okay? I don't know who all was in Big Jaffe Live Hunty yesterday, but you talking about something that had me on the flow. I was on the flow. Hey, Mel, welcome in. Shout out. Y'all, your girl was on the flow, okay? Period. Them comments was so freaking hilarious to me. ah, I'm sorry. Them comments was hilarious. The comments was almost the whole show for me. Do you understand? Straight like that. Hey, Angel Gibson, love you, Sugar Plum. Love each and every one of y'all. So let us get into it, y'all. So I'm just gonna have myself a chuckle. But what everybody and their mama was tearing each other up in them comments. T baby, let me tell you, I have not seen quite a war zone like I've seen behind these two people ever in my life. Do you hear me? Ever. I do not understand it. The first thing that I'm going to start with in this show, now that we are at the 5 minute mark, is to say, does anybody out there know what the end game is? That's something that I heard was asked by Jaffe yesterday, and I have to admit I agree with the question. Um, for that question to be proposed. What is the end game of all of this? If I could have any RH supporters, Bree supporters, whoever to come into the room and have an adult conversation with the kid, right? Have an adult conversation with me like y'all always do when y'all over here, whoever it is, because Tip ain't on no RH, no Bree side, no nothing, okay? I'm trying to get on the right side of God, period. However, what is the end game? Can an RH supporter or a Bree supporter, with all due respect, let's have a respectful conversation here. What is the end game? I personally need to know. You're welcome up on my panel. However you want to do it, you can write it in a chat. Write it in a. I don't care where you write it. Just let me know. What is it that everybody wants to see from this? Okay, because this has been an ongoing thing for 2 years now, right? And so crazily, it's like the obsession over this girl's ovaries and whether she's preggo or not. Like, who else got to take care of the damn babies, child? Who else got to take care of the babies? Because, hunty, long as Buck ain't the pappy, child, I wouldn't give two fucks if she was pregnant or not. I don't understand why the world cares. If she got a flat belly, a big belly, a sideways belly, it don't matter, because in about 6 months, time is going to tell. Okay, if not 6 months, maybe sooner. But there's only so long anybody can be pregnant. So my thing is everybody just going to argue about is she pregnant or not until she actually pop these kids out? What is the end game? Because truth be told, no matter if you like the girl or you don't, um, pregnancies are different with women. I don't know if the girl pregnant or not, and don't give two fucks. I just want to know what is everybody's big concern about if she's having these babies or not. Why do anybody care? Like, I do not get it. The urge to care about who she's dating or who or her ovaries or whatever, is a belly flat, is it poking, who the fuck cares unless you sign in a birth certificate? I mean, personally, this is why I find it all funny. The fact that grown ass people is tearing each other up over somebody else wound is just a different type of nasty work. Do you understand me? It is a different type of nasty work. Okay. There is no reason for people to like look. I'm sorry. The analyzation of it now, okay, let me also say this. I wanted to say this yesterday as well. Now, I got to be honest. There is different opinions about this all over, right? But I have to be honest. I saw the actual video footage of her walking to the car, and I have to be honest. What I saw is what I saw. All right. For one, her arm was little because the baby was sitting on it. Okay, that's why her arm seemed little. The dress and most of the pressure was on that arm, okay, because baby Amora was kind of linked towards that side, and she was holding her up by that arm, so that explains why the arm was little. Also, the wrinkles in her pants were not Photoshop. If you look at the video when she is walking towards the car, you can see the pants wrinkling, okay, as she walked. So I do not find that the picture is Photoshop, okay? That's just me, all right? It looks the exact same the whole time she is walking up to the car or whatever. Now, this does not say that she's pregnant or not pregnant. I don't fucking know. I'm not in that girl's belly, okay? But what I can say is it did not look photoshopped to me. It looked like just pressure on her arm, and it also looked like the wrinkles in her pants was regular wrinkles when you are walking. All right, so that is just my take on the actual video. All right, I seen it in a clear form. Shout out to the one who posted it or whatnot. Hey Miss Simone, hey Denise, hey your ass is grass. Shout out to anybody and everybody that came into the room. I'm gonna light this blunt as I continue my hilariousness. 1 second, good folks. 1 second. Let me turn this fan off so it don't eat my reefer. So it basically, hold on, y'all. Hold on, famo. All righty. There we go. Put my ID back. All right. I am back. Oh, um, hold on, y'all. Gotta make sure my L is lit nice and evenly. All right. And I am going to check back up into this chat, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hey, all my babies. Hey, JB, sweetheart. I love you. I love you all. Shelly Shells is in the building. Hey, my sweetie pie. Welcome in, everybody. I'm just getting the blunt lit for the live. Let me see. There is no end game because she keep lying and it needs to stop. Which I don't care if she having babies or not. I'm just sick, so sick of the back and forth and all the lies. It's like a soap operative. That's my take. It's exciting, like box office ticket sales. Ah, the end game is when Wi-Fi go out, when Facebook gets shut down. Right. These people are sick worried about another woman. Let's see. All right. So in retrospect, you guys, I would like everybody to make sure it's understood. I don't have no dog in this particular fight right here. Okay, I do not. I'm being very very honest. I do not have a dog in this fight. I am right there, center in the middle, where it is what it is. Okay, so just know that. Hey, bestie. Okay, sweetheart, love you. It is what it is for me. But I'm gonna tell y'all this: when you step out of the situation, like I feel I have, and I'm watching it, I'm not really like I said, even if I comment about things or I'm in lives or whatever, getting a tea or whatever, I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't care. I could absolutely care less what is going on with this entire couple or non-couple or the new couple, the old couples, or any other couples. Thank you, Simone. Thank you so much for that super. Lord. Sorry, y'all. I kicked myself out. Thank you so much for that super, sweetheart. Let me post that. Y'all forgive me. I'm on my raggedy phone right now. Okay, so as I was saying, I personally think that all this is silly. It's goofy. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't matter. If the girl is lying about being pregnant, the only person that affects is the people that she is lying to directly in her life. Okay, let's just go ahead and break this down like an AK-47. All right, because I don't give two fucks. I'm not on no. I'm not swayed in either way. Okay, so that's why if you gonna come here, you gonna get it. You gonna get nothing but my truth. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. None of us is signing the birth certificates. It does not matter. Like it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? It's so much more shit going on out here than is somebody pregnant or not. Who cares? We still don't know if Jeannie ass was pregnant or not. Like, who cares? Because after all of that, what has become of it? What has become of if Jeannie got a baby or not? We don't know because it doesn't stop anybody's day to day because guess what? They're not directly in Jeannie's life. Just using her as an example. And no offense to her, but we see like hell, we saw a belly, of some sort on Jeannie, and we still ain't seen no baby. So it really does not fucking matter, you guys. Like, take it from a G. Either everybody doing this shit just because it's what keeps up the keep people in the algorithm. But there is no way that 6,500 people give a fuck about if Rihanna is pregnant or not. I refuse to believe that everybody is losing their mind over if this girl is with child or not. Like, ain't not a single motherfucker that's worried about it. Like, if anything, what's crazy is everybody on the internet is worried about if the girl pregnant or not. I think John Nell should be worried about if the girl pregnant or not. He seems to not give two fucks if she pregnant or not. So I don't know how us as strangers care more about her upcoming pregnancy than the baby daddy. I'm just saying. Hey, Lori. Let's see. Now, I'm gonna say something on that too. Tambourine. My thoughts about the money part is If she is not, and people have been giving her money or whatever the case may be, well, you know how I feel about this. For one, how do I say this? I'm gonna be real honest here, right? Now, it has been said that if by any chance this pregnancy is a scam, right? Now, come walk with me now. Don't run too far ahead of me now. This is just a thought. For those that if you find out that the pregnancy is a scam, right? Then we would have to say, well, it's no different than other scams that this person has been accused of, right? And therefore, people are entering at their own risk. All right. Because very well, let me tell you this, people can't really complain if the girl is if they're sending money and there isn't actually children in the stomach. Well, that would be people's own stupidity, because just like in any other case, people do not start buying diapers and wipes and all of this stuff in the first like trimester. I'm gonna be honest, people do not just hear the words I'm pregnant and then they just go starting buying all of this, that, and the third. Most people wait until they are well. First of all, people wait until they are out of their first trimester to they wait till they're in past their first trimester to announce that they're pregnant, right? And then they usually wait to around the mid of their second, at least, well into their second, before there's things like gender reveals. Then it's almost most people wait to the end of the second trimester or the beginning or somewhere in the third trimester to have a baby shower. All right, follow me here. Follow me. I ain't trying to lose nobody. Shout out to all my babies coming in the chat. Mama 3, Rashida, all of y'all. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button. Show your girl a little love. It is free 99. Free 99. Okay. Now, most people wait for a certain time to do all these things. Okay, we gonna have a grown folk conversation today. Grown folk, this for grown folk. Now I ain't got time for who you in love with, who's your favorite, this, that, and the third. I'm speaking on some grown folk shit. Okay, now it just so happened that Uh, da- 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 okay. It just so happened that Brianna did kind of go from one thing to the next really quickly, right? It was like, boom, I'm pregnant, then boom, let's have a gender reveal, boom, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Now, what I'm gonna say is if people decided to send stuff without like waiting for the the belly to grow, waiting for like the people don't need diapers in their first trimester. You know what I'm saying? So if people chose to jump the gun and just say, "Oh my God, Rihanna announced that she's pregnant, so let's do the." No, you could have held off on your diaper money sending exchange until further along and had her a cyber party or whatever it is that she wants to do. This is my personal opinion. I feel like people could have had the choice to wait, but see, this social media stuff has people anxious. People do not have patience when dealing with social media. When they're trying to get to the story, there is no patience because people, it's almost like the need for this storyline to continue has also pushed for lack of patience. Now, she may have been impatient on announcing or this, that, and the third, but just because she's moving fast, in my eyes, I'm being honest. I think that, it could have halted for social. I'm gonna be honest. Oh shit. look, because it'd be hard for me to be doing all this jumping around trying to make sure I'm saying things nicely or whatever. Thank you, babe. Oh, thank you so much. Kiss. Mwah. Uh, I'll take a little. Damn, I gave you one. Son of a bitch. Thank you, baby. I love you. Oh, yeah. It looks good. Love you. Uh, Hold on, y'all. I gotta bite this deliciousness. Mm, 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 mm. Oh yeah, that's fire. Mm. Hey, sister teacher. Hey, family. I think it's normal that people would be somewhat invested in wanting to know if she's pregnant or not. If you have followed this story, then more than likely, most people want to know. Now, sister teacher, and hello, my love. I love you. I agree with you, right? But guess what? Regardless if people want to know or not, like if you don't give something time, like all of this is doing, right? This huge need to know, right? If you don't, let me tell you this. Hold on, y'all, because I'm about to I got something for that, sister teacher. I got something for that, but I need something to drink. I got something for that. Just give me about 60 seconds. Babe, it's delicious. Un momento, por favor. Babe, you want the rest of this? Oh. Woo. Thank you again, hon. I'm back, y'all. Hold on. Okay. So, I'm about to have to call somebody up here on this panel to help me navigate this live while I eat as well. Cause this food look too good to be fooling with y'all. Lord have mercy, Jesus. But I'm about to get right there to that question. Mm, 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 two. Mm, mm. Child, Jesus be a whole fence. Ooh, child. Okay. Now, about wanting to know, right? And yes, we having a grown folk conversation, no name calling, no none of that shit that went on in Jaffe Live last night. We respecting each other's thoughts and opinions up here, right? Um, let's see. It's one thing to wonder though, and it's a completely different thing to be so invested you paying attention to her every move. When do people have time to take care of their own lives? With and to sister teacher's point, that's what I was about to speak on, if I can find it. Okay. Now, sister teacher, I agree with you that it is normal for people to be somewhat invested in wanting to know if she's pregnant or not. If you have followed this story, then more than likely most people want to know. Now, I am sure you are absolutely correct, sister teacher. But the thing with that is, all right, now she had her she did some pregnancy tests, whatever. Okay, there's still, and now keep in mind, y'all are getting this from someone that is not, I am not a brief, I'm not, it's not that, okay? I'm only speaking about this pregnancy, which is why the vocal point right now is Brianna, all right? I am not for this person or that person, I give no fucks, okay? Now, however, but I do like being a voice of reason. So that's what you'll get here with me. I'm just a voice of reason. So it is fine to want to know, right? Because everyone has been in this saga for 2 years, some of us even longer than that, before it was even a saga, right? Now, my thing is, though, when she had the pregnancy test and there was still, some doubt, maybe this is doctored or this, that, or the third, right? Then she went and showed herself with the family going to get an ultrasound and this, that, and the third, which is where she discovered she was having a boy and a girl. Okay. Now, even that was, kind of like, I don't know. Is the nurse real? Is this place real? Whatever. So with each step, it's been she ain't, some people think she is, some people think she ain't. Okay. So all the steps that one could take, all right, has been took, as far as taking pregnancy to now. No, if the girl ain't gonna put her vajayjay on the screen and let you watch her pee on a stick. That's not going to happen. But like, I don't think that it's so deep that somebody is going to have a paid actress to pretend to be a nurse with the kids there and the family there. Like, I'm telling you, let me tell y'all this, all right? If that girl sat there and lied to them kids about being pregnant, I'm gonna come back out of the fucking woodworks and fucking, now you gonna, you might have to get drugged for that. I'm just playing. I ain't dragging nobody. But that's something that I would not favor. You know what I'm saying? I would have a problem with that. Like, once you start bringing the kids in that shit, now I don't give a fuck whose side we all on. No cap. She would deserve then to be like, okay, motherfucker, you done lost your damn mind. All right. The kids are in on the prank. I'm done. Um, and I say that because with telling like Momo was young. I think. Hold on, y'all. Mm, mm, mm. Um, you crazy. So I'm gonna tell y'all this for me. I would think that it was effed up if she told those kids and like, if it's a prank, hey, then it's a prank. You know what I'm saying? It would probably be one of the best pranks that she's pulled off, I guess. I don't fucking know. But my thing is, I don't think that it's worth everybody going head to head about it. Um, because at this point, if you're not gonna believe the pregnancy test, if we're not gonna believe the nurse is real, if we're not gonna believe that the doctor's office is real, then the only thing you can do is wait. There is my thing is, it ain't no need to sit here for the next few months until it's confirmed or not, like in the way that you need it confirmed that she is or isn't. Like, there's only so long, like, even if she never shows after 9 months, you know what I'm saying, it's going to speak for itself. So while I'm speaking on it is to understand what is the end game. Okay, if it's not going to be like, is it going to be a war until the girl is huge, or I don't really know how this goes. You know what I mean? I personally really don't know how it goes. And I'm looking to know how this thing goes. Because the what I saw, like how people was going in on one another just last night over all this stuff, is like, wow, if it caused all this distress, I mean, at some point I wouldn't even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If it's going to cause all of this, where people like, come on, like what's going on in this girl's personal life has created a frenzy between supporters, bloggers, CCs, or whatever. And for what? For what? What happens if she is pregnant? What happens if she isn't pregnant? Go ahead to the upper room. I missed it last night. You did, child. It was a bloodbath over there. And I'm gonna drop the link in case somebody have any respectable answers. Cause my platform, neither person shall be drugged. That ain't what I'm here for. I'm not here for the dragging of Robert, Brianna, or Janelle. I'm here to have an adult conversation with some adult people, and I have dropped the link. If anybody has any reasonable things to add to this, please help yourself and come on up, period, without no disrespect to any parties involved, because that's not what this is for right now. I want to know, as far as the supporters and content creators and things go, what is the result? What are people looking for her to be? You know what I'm saying? Do people, I mean, I'm confused. I'm confused because at some points, people like having the kids is her karma. If she ends up pregnant with this man kid, that's her karma. That's her karma. But then some of the same people I see seem like they don't want the pregnancy to be true. I personally do not care. So I'm looking for any type of answers that will help me understand, what is the world looking for? Is people looking for her to not be pregnant? Is people looking for her to be pregnant? Is it, what do we have here? Hey, Nook, how are you? Oh, wow, Sister Teacher. I'm glad you drove safely. Mm. Now, yes, I agree, Bestie. Bestie, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, now, if like y'all really gonna take this truthful walk with Tiff, take this truthful walk with Tiff. I ain't here to say what you might want me to say. Oh, no way aside. I'm just only here to be an analyzer. Okay. Now, truth be told, I seen the video. In the video, it did not look photoshopped. In the actual video, I have nothing to do with no still photos and none of that. I seen an actual clear video in the act, right? And the stomach definitely looked flat. Now, guess what? I'm going to go a little step further, babies. The stomach being flat is not a problem, okay, for me, all right? Because pregnancies are very different, all right? I'm going to tell you what's the problem for me with the stomach being flat, okay? Now, I would not understand if circa a month ago or so, or 3 weeks ago or whatever, if you poking, you poking. If you're poking, you're poking. I would not understand how something looks like it's protruding a few weeks ago, and then like we're here and it looks like you just finished working out. Now, that's just my honest opinion. I don't know how it could be one way weeks ago but be less but look less than weeks later. Now now if she had never been showing at all but says she pregnant, then we could say pregnancies are different, guys. Everybody, I also know someone that didn't know they were pregnant until they went into labor. So that means nothing. But if what changes it is if you were poking out a few weeks ago, you know, and the belly was flopping, the belly was bellying. I'm sorry, but that it looked super flat. Now, I'm not here, you know, for no extra shit. I seen the video, it definitely looked Photoshop. I wish I could show it. And see, it's difficult with this thing because I've seen people that said they are video editors and stuff that said it was definitely not Photoshop. I've heard people say they are video editors that said it was definitely Photoshop. Now, now a still photo perhaps can look Photoshop. I'm gonna be honest. The actual video did not look Photoshop. Um, Now that's just based on my observation alone. That it did it I could see that on the still shot how it can look Photoshop. I did not feel it was photoshopped in the actual video. That's just my opinions. Um, it looked tampered with to you. um, let's see. And it's completely okay, guys, for us to have this great debate. Um, that's right. That's what I'm saying too, sister teacher. I'm agreeing with you. That's what I'm saying too. The photo could pass as photoshopped to me. The video, on the other hand, did not. Like you can actually see the crinkles in her pants as she was walking in real time. You can actually see Momo resting on that arm in real time. Now I'm just giving what my eyes see. I'm not here to convince nobody, none of that. I'm just saying on the still photo did look a little shady, but the video to me did not. Um, Right, Lolo. Like you said, the only thing that people that care can do is wait and see. That's what I'm saying, Mama Three. I don't think this needs to be something that people are going back and forth about for the next 7 months or 6 months. I don't even know how far along the girl is, but that's the way exactly what I'm getting to. Whether this thing is photoshopped or not, or this, that, and the third, or not, it time will tell. That's it. That's all. Time will certainly tell. And at the end of the day, my question is, what's the end game? What does after that point? Like then what? Then what? If it comes out that she's not, then what? Excuse me. If it comes out that she is, then what? What is the next step? Um, I seen the one at 2K show. That one looked Photoshop, but the video didn't look Photoshop. I agree. Yes, let's just say she is lying. What does that mean for everyone? Will the world come to the end if she is or isn't? That's what I wanted to know. Let me scroll up just a little bit and I'm gonna scroll back down. Shout out to King. Look, the book in the building. Let me see. Uh, can y'all please hit the like button for your girl? If you can, tap the like button. Um, Treasure. You crazy, Miss Lucas, talking about she throws her placenta on them after birth. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm done. Treasure, I can't uh Mel said, I don't like the CCs going at each other, but Bree is an influencer blogger, so people are going to do content on her regardless. This is what she signed up for. Now, I have to also agree with that, Miss Mel. That was another point I was going to make earlier is that um, we have to be careful that if Bree knows that she is under a microscope just like the truth is, you know what I'm saying? So we have to be careful. Now I'm not saying she's bothered by it, but of people asking about it or not, or this, that, and the third. But when we choose to know that what we're dealing with, for instance, Brianna knows that there are going to be naysayers, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. So maybe because of the situation you're in, maybe I wouldn't have said nothing until I was actually showing, no matter if I had just ate, didn't just ate, if I was wearing this or wearing that. Like when you're dealing with social media, perhaps I would have fell back into, we in the swing of things, you know what I'm saying? But yes, and also just to not put no bad juju on my pregnancy, you know what I'm saying? I do not have kids, but I lost a child in my second trimester, and I see why people do not really mention stuff until they get to a healthy point. You know what I'm saying? I think people should go back and forth if they so choose. People can report how they want, when they want, and on what they want without malicious intent. Oh, absolutely, sister teacher. Absolutely, people can report however they gonna report, but the debacle that we see that's coming from this, like the teardown over this, the continuation of you know what everybody who's on the outside looking in is doing to each other over it is way more than just covering the story. It's way more than just reporting on it. It's crazy. Like yesterday was a bit of a fiasco. You know what I'm saying? it was it was hilarious, but also hard to see at the same time. Um, I'm sorry, Treasure. I went way up. I see who got time to do all this. I'm just saying. Um, yes, I'm sorry, Treasure. Hold up. Is that it? I don't think Bree that crazy, Tiff. I'm so serious. Let me pin this. It's no way she doing this for a prank. Who does that? What was the reason? In my Cardi B voice. Okay, Treasure says, I don't think Bree is that crazy, Tiff. I'm so serious. It's no way she's doing this for a prank. Who does that? What was the reason? In my Cardi B voice. Um, well, I'll say this. All right. If we're just playing a bit of a guessing game here, um, I just think that maybe she didn't know the degree that being pregnant and would cause such a panic, especially after her divorce. It was after that too. Treasure, you see, I'm trying though. It's crazy. Um, it is, but well, to be quite honest, if you've been under a microscope for 2 years, I doubt very much so that she did not, I can't go that far as to say she ain't wasn't aware that people would be in a frenzy about it. Hmm. Um, It's not okay, Treasure. I want to see your question. Is it, how can the photo be photoshopped and it came from the video? That's what I don't know. Because video, besides like the blurriness, people maybe try blowing it up or something like that. But it all looks the same to me. The same wrinkles, the same arm shape, all of that. It all looks the same to me. But let me see. I was about to answer somebody. The photo and video look the same. Her arm is smaller. I've only seen what people have put out. Right. Yes, but we have to also understand the dynamics of, if you're carrying a person and with a dress on like she was carrying Momo, that the pressure of this child was on her arm. Also, the dress that she was wearing was covering that arm. You know what I'm saying? And two, it would be ridiculous to crop. Now, let me say this. We got to be clear here, y'all. In my eyesight, it would be freaking ridiculous for LaTruth to, now, not being funny, I think it would be ridiculous for him to crop out a belly to say she isn't pregnant, if only the belly is just going to continue to grow. Now, that would be ridiculous to me. If you gonna crop the belly out, but she can get right on live with the belly, you know what I'm saying? That to me would be ridiculous. Hmm. Hey, keeping it real, welcome in. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button, please, as you come in. Help your girl be all up in the algorithm. Hey, Crystal. Mm, absolutely. Hmm. Hey, Tammy, baby. If you look at her fingers in that small arm, I agree. I agree. However, y'all, I got to say, this would be going totally left field on both their ends. You know what I'm saying? I personally would not see, this is just my opinion. Y'all are welcome to come up if you want to point something out, or if anybody is welcome up on the panel. If anybody has anything to say, just let me know and I will drop the link. Um I do not see what the purpose would be of him trying to place a lie on her if it is the truth and that belly is only going to grow, right? I do not see her really going out her way to lie. Like, this would be a hell of a thing to go out your way with sonogram machines and, an office like building, a fake nurse, and all of this stuff. To me, would be crazy. Then to go a step further and tell people to send bread for diapers and things like that. You, like Sister Teacher said, that would kind of, you be stepping into scamming at that point, not pranking. That would be scamming. uh can't be converted to money, period. um so the Pampers fund cannot, are you saying it shouldn't be, or are you confirming that it can't be turned into money? Now that's an important point. I'm asking this for keeping it real. Y'all forgive me that I'm eating lunch while on live. I normally do not eat when I'm on live, but me and my old man was hungry, and I ain't got but a few bites left. Uh, yeah, this question is for keeping it real. Are you telling me that the keeping it real, right? Keep it real, right? I'm asking, are you saying that the Pampers fund cannot be converted into money? It cannot be used for anything except Pampers products. Well, okay. Well, I mean, that says a lot, you know. Keeping It Real has disclosed that the Pamper fund can only be used for Pampers products. So that is a big, that's a big piece of information in this thing. Heck, I don't know, y'all gotta wait and see at this point, pretty much. Hey, Miss PJ, hey to anybody that came in, love you all. Y'all already know if you want to become a member, you can. If you want to hit that like button, like, share, subscribe, Cash App Big Stacks 1983, send a super chat, a super sticker. You're more than welcome to. If not, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. You feel me? The real question is, what if she did fabricate the pregnancy story? Like, right? What if? I mean, either way it go, like, if she pregnant, ain't nothing nobody can do about it. If she not, ain't nothing nobody can do about it. The funds can be used to purchase diapers and wipes online or in store at any time from their site. Oh, so this is like a Pampers product website. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't really see her wanting to scam people out of diapers, and then, like, what's she gonna do? Sell them in a boutique or something? Like, how would that work? But clock it. It was for safety. The main thing to record would be the close interaction and not just her walking. Y'all, I was just talking to y'all. Y'all couldn't hear nothing I was saying, could you? Sorry. Um, I was choking off this stromboli. Batty Keisha said, "Then you saying safety, but you at the police station. Make it make sense." Um, and she's wicked as fuck. Well, y'all, again, yeah, that would be. I mean, child, this thing here crazy. Well, as far as the pickup and the purpose of the video, I mean, huh? Give me 1 second, y'all. We put up new screen doors yesterday, and we keep locking ourselves out because the locks haven't loosened. wasn't. Oh, it wasn't latched. I mean, all I did was push it. See? Oh, now it's latched. Okay. Tweak there. So it's the pushy thing. Outside. Right. Yeah, I'm probably rounding near 2 or 3 myself. Hey, Tamara Smith. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, sorry, y'all. I know I got swallowed for a second, didn't I? Come on, dog. Dog been on my heels all morning. I think he having a midlife crisis. Let's see. Uh, Becca B, I love you. Let's see. I think she wanted to plan a pregnancy with John. Things ain't working out. It takes 9 months to have a baby. I'm just gonna sit back, eat my popcorn, drink my wine, and wait. Period. So that's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? Sorry if I'm skipping. If I'm not reading out loud every comment, y'all. I do apologize. You can sell anything, baby. Now, yes, you could. Hey, Miss Foxy. I just don't think that that's necessary. Um. um Hey, Lynn Ross, welcome in. Welcome in. Um, hmm Now, I do agree there as well. I do agree there because it does look a little funny that the video kind of cuts off at the handoff. You know what I'm saying? Um, the audio was off, and I do agree that if you're gonna show the real, not just the parts that look good to you or whatever. Now, I do agree that it would, I guess, make more. Well, I don't know, because if it is for safety, then maybe you would only show somebody coming to you and then somebody leaving away from you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. Hey Tiff, I'm at work, but I've been listening in, popping in and out. Tiff, thank you, Miss Tamara. Love you. It's if anybody did not see the video, you can find it on Raw Truth and Uncut page. That's where I saw it. You can find that on Raw Truth and Uncut page. If she is lying, I'm talking pure T shit. Period. Like, I couldn't be mad if people were upset about that, especially if you invested money, or plan to invest money to help her out. It would be wrong. You know what I'm saying? It would be wrong. But outside of those that may have contributed to her upcoming, birthing and stuff, I don't see why nobody cares. My ass will log off for a while. I can't take the stress. And plus, her private life appears to be in shambles. I would get off Beyonce's internet. I mean, I would say, uh, mm, 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 y'all, this is my last bite. I'm trying too fast, y'all. Now, that's true, Sister Teacher. Sister Teacher says Robert and Jonelle are somewhat going to be related. Their children will share the same DNA. That's another reason people will tune in. Let's see. Now, oh, thank you, Becca. Let me see. All right, y'all. I got my shit together now. I got my shit together now, y'all. I'm back in the game. Let's see. Um, Rebecca says, Tiff Boo. The reason why the photo looked like that was because 2K had paused it from Raw Truth and Uncut page, and then he went to Nasty Nate's YouTube channel to play her video, and he paused it. Look, I feel like I've not seen you trip me up on that. I ain't seen that name in my chat in so long. But y'all, we gonna all. I say first of all, we don't know how many months she is, and we know all pregnancies are not the same. Sometimes people don't show it late. No one really knows. Show till late. No one really knows. I agree 100%, Lynn Ross. I agree. And y'all, we gonna try to do our best to refrain from name calling or anything like that in the chat, because we just having a respectful conversation with each other. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna all have differences of opinions, and that's okay because we all adults. Just know I love y'all. Hell, it's too many to name at this point. Yes, and I love each and every one of y'all too. Um, but yes, y'all. So let's do it like this, okay? Um, let me see. Let me see. With twins, I think you would show. That's my opinion. Now, it's tricky because as much as we may favor one or the other for those that are in it, and I understand that sometimes it gets tricky when I don't have a dog in this fight, but I know some of you may have a dog in this fight. So I understand how some of you still have some feelings and old wounds left from the situation. But at the end of the day, it is very, very true that I do feel like this whole thing is a little tricky. I do feel like, on either side it's just weird. I do. I do feel that the recording may have been for safety as well as to show her belly. That if it was a wedding, I ain't even gonna cap. I think it could have been possibly both. Let me record it just to make sure you don't do no goofy stuff, and which I don't think that she would have. They're at the police station, so I don't know. But I mean, shit, this is all just petty at this point. 2 months ago, we seen a big belly and now it's smaller. Last time I checked, your belly should grow bigger than smaller. Make it make sense, huh? Yes, y'all. Make sure the likes are like it as you come in, please. Nobody will know that you hit the like button for me, okay? Nobody will know. But it's a contract between me's and you's. And that is true too. I would think that okay, I read that one. But why do he care if she pregnant though? I wouldn't have a single clue. That's what I'm saying. None of this shit makes sense. None of this shit makes sense. It's almost like I just don't know. I just don't know. The whole saga at this point is weird and everything in it. I don't really understand the interest in it. All we can do is wait and see what happens. That's all, and I'm not a supporter of either. Cause the crazy thing is, man. I mean. I just don't get it. I mean, it's a pregnancy, it's only the uh what is 7 billion people in the world, so it's a 7.5, almost 8 billion people in the world. It's like one of the 8 billionth pregnancies. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? I mean, for real, saga or not, who cares? You know? Let's be clear here. All right? Let's be clear here, everybody. Regardless of the fact, there's some facts that we need to know, okay? That we know. Hey, Associate Minister, there's some facts that we need to know. One is, regardless of if she is or if she ain't, whatever happens in this girl life, um, is going to happen. Whatever happened in the truth life is going to happen. Um, her becoming a mother again, I don't really see how that is like breaking the internet, because this is something that a lot of people wished on her. It's a lot of people that is like debunking the pregnancy that wished the pregnancy on her. So you would think that it wouldn't take nobody being on rival sides and none of that to say, hey, no, I want her to be pregnant. That's her karma. That's her karma or whatever. You would think that it's like you got to make your mind up. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, her life is not based on what the saga wants, no more than Latruth's life is. Okay, I'm going to be real, real honest here. Whatever goes on with these two people for the rest of their days is not adjacent to what anybody in this saga wants for them. Period. Their life will be adjacent to what God wants for them. That's it. That's all. People aren't having babies for people to have a storyline. This is a lifetime commitment. And that's why I'm like, it's weird. It's just weird. Why does he care about lives against their lives parted ways? And he do care, because if you talk about somebody, I think, and that's the thing. Now, I ain't gonna front. I think that the two of them, if you want, okay, boom. Let me have a moment of honesty again here. I honestly think that the two of them at this point, y'all not about to like this. Now, if y'all really want a saga, you know what I'm saying? If y'all really want some juicy saga shit or whatever, I'm going to tell you what'll make me feel like, oh shit, now this shit getting good. For them motherfuckers just to get back together, Robert raised the twins, as stepdaddy, and the motherfuckers just get back together. Like, I don't even know. I don't know if they want each other or they don't. But if this gonna be about money, I say y'all will get more money getting back together and mending y'all family back together, and you be stepdaddy to them kids. And she said that Jonelle was worse than you, so hell, I think, if she said Jonelle worse than Robert, then shit. Shit. Shut the whole internet down and get the fuck back together. How about that? That's what I'm gonna go for. Shit. Mend the damn family back to fucking together. Child back. I know everybody been gone, but I'm saying ain't nobody really gone because everybody's still here. You know what I mean? Period. Now, Robert, fuck that. I'm tired of talking to y'all. I'm gonna talk to Robert and Brianna real quick. Robert and Brianna, if y'all can hear me somewhere out there, all right, let me just put my family on pause real quick, because, you know what I'm saying, they gonna have me over here going back and forth, sneaking and geeking and shit, you know what I'm saying, because the mods be over here modding, they'll box with me, you feel me? My mods will box with me, and I ain't got time for this shit today, you understand? So, before I get jumped by my 12 disciples, I think, Robert, Brianna, I think y'all should say the hell with Beyonce's internet and run it up by getting back together, and y'all all co-parent and shit. Go ahead and be stepdaddy, and Brianna, get your husband back. Leave Jonell ass because you've already confirmed he's the worst of the two. All right. So if you're gonna be with either one of them, you might as well go back to the one that was worth the fight. Y'all been fighting for 50 damn years now. You might as well now y'all have proven that if ain't nobody done went to jail to hell or somewhere between the two of y'all, y'all done you made it through your big one. All right. You made it through your big one. Don't pay attention, y'all. Brianna and Latrue, focus on me. Would you focus on me? Don't even worry about the audience, okay? If y'all can hear me anywhere, don't worry about Brianna's side. Don't worry about RH side. If y'all can hear me, if y'all really want to run it the fuck up on this here internet, on Beyonce's internet, that's what they call it. Get back together and be the stepdaddy to them twins and Jonell Big Lip. No, I'm just playing. I am not gonna do that. Lord signified a monkey's feet. That was a slip. That was a slip. Hold up. I started having Tourette's. Let me back up. Uh Y'all just get back together. Go ahead and flip the internet upside down. Did y'all ever think about that on for size? Try that on for size. Say that if now, Brianna, let me give you something here. If it ain't no twins, right? Get back with your man and say the whole fucking 2 years was the biggest. Y'all gonna be in the Guinness Book of Records for the greatest prank to ever be a prank. Do you understand? If there is a set of twins in you, well, Jonell still ain't worth a fuck. So go ahead and just be with your ex. You know what I'm saying? He raised two other children or two or three children that wasn't his. So ain't no, together, y'all both, you know what I'm saying, doing y'all, you know what I'm saying, whatever, whatever. It's some money somewhere around there within the family. All right. So you take care of three, you can take care of five, six, seven. Shit, it'll be 7 kids between all three of you. Y'all just fucking Brady Bunch this shit and leave this shit alone for real. Starve us all out. Can y'all do that for me? Brianna, this CC right here is waiting to report on y'all reuniting. All right, let me lead you in song. Reunited and it feels so good. Reunited cause we understood. There's one perfect fit, and sugar, this one is it. We both are so excited cause we've reunited. Hey, hey, lover, lover, this is solid gold. What? And you're exactly what I'm thinking of all through the day. And oh, sorry, y'all. My bad. I forgot we was here together. My bad. I almost was trying to, you know what I'm saying? My bad. Let me get off the stage. Let me get off the stage. Let me go ahead and take my seat real quick, child. My bad. Mm-mm. Uh, uh. I wouldn't be mad at all. Let me tell you this. I've been fighting with people for 2 years. Fuck that shit. Brianna and Latrue, do it for me. If you can't do it for the gram, do it for me. Like we about to switch this whole conversation up. I'ma just have everybody in a frenzy. Get back together. That's what I'm rooting for. Put the family back together again. Period. Hey, Felicia Bonds. I hope you have a wonderful Labor Day, sweetheart, and thank you for popping in on me. Here's a story of a lovely lady who was bringing up six very lovely kids. All of them had slanted eyes, just like their mother. The youngest one in curls. To the one day when this lady met this fellow, and we all knew Jonell wasn't shit. But she liked them, so they were together. And now this whole saga has flipped. Uh, Truth in the city, love you, girl. Humbly is in the building. Welcome in, all y'all. Welcome in. If I missed anybody, y'all know it's up and it's stuck straight like that. Straight like that. Tay baby in the building. What's happening, sugar? What's happening? Child. I'm done. But yeah, so if y'all out there listening, just be the greatest love story ever told and get back together. Period. Y'all didn't really mean it. Y'all can tell me, even if you can't tell the others, if they come for y'all, now I'll be there to support the couple, okay? LaTruth and Brianna, if y'all decide to get back together, I will personally be there to support y'all. You feel me? I'm all for mending the family back together again. I don't really think that y'all want what has been created here. I think both of y'all look at each other booties at this point. I mean, I don't know. I'm always the unpopular opinion. And at this point, that's how I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like being the unpopular opinion. It keeps my blood pumping. You feel me? So, Brianna and LaTrue, I propose to you all. Um, just say fuck the internet, okay? Come back, get out the internet for about a hot 30 days and come back and just be together. Go on them same set of steps that y'all was on. Put that same red coat on with the fur. She gonna put on her jogging outfit. Y'all gonna sit on them same steps and y'all gonna come let us know that y'all decided to be back together, all right? Cause you discovered that you was blinded with this Janelle dude, okay? I understand. Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna lose no fucking supporters, y'all. Matter of fact, LaTruth, if you just everybody say I'm sorry. Okay. All content creators, family members, LaTruth, Brianna, everybody, come over here right now and let's just all say we sorry. Can we do that? And then we gonna put the family back together and then we gonna blog on that. I mean, shit, who's with me? That's not gonna happen. She done said too much. If only she wouldn't gave those people too much information. She told them to drag him. No way. I can't see RH taking her back. I honestly don't think that's good advice to give the break room. They're toxic together. Shit. Everybody toxic. Not to get hell. Look, her and Janelle toxic. I mean, hey, listen. Listen, we not gonna act like we ain't see this whole last year with damn Big Bree, Little Bree, fucking Medium Breeze. We ain't gonna sit here and act like this motherfucker wasn't in Ubers and shit. We ain't gonna act like this motherfucker is not no prize. You know what I'm saying? If anything, like shit. Nah, Janelle ain't no prize, so shit. It ain't, I'd rather take my chance with at least the motherfucker that I know. I know your evils. You know what I'm saying? And I think, her and Janelle so new shit, it could be a whole lot of more evils to come out of that man child. Break room, what's in that coffee this morning? Shit, they still toxic apart. Thank you, Mama 3. Till let me find out you have a fever. Talk about getting back together. Oh shit, my bad. I forgot all about Miss Season. My bad, Miss Season. No disrespect. For a second, I was up here talking like the truth was single and Johnny Boy and Bree was together. I am so sorry, Miss Season. Miss Season, I do apologize. Okay, I forgot that you was the Lord. Let me log off, child. I'm about to put one relationship back together and tear another one up. Lord, somebody come take my phone. Miss Season, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. Uh, let me see. Janelle isn't a big step in either. No. But I'm going to shut up because I don't want to start no new war in the chat. I want y'all to get to dragging each other and dragging people. She couldn't have got back with her husband if she just didn't come up line that he abused her. Listen, let me tell y'all something. In marriages, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done been in, you know what I'm saying, in a situation or another where they forgave some shit, some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up shit gonna happen. Nobody's perfect. It's just about who's worth it. And if these motherfuckers can be trapped in this saga for 2 years with one another, I'ma say, hey, take a chance. Just go on back. Go on back. I would love to see them back on them same set of steps. That's what I'ma fight for over here. Y'all just get back together. The family will forgive me later. I take one for the team. I always do. I always take one for the saga. You feel me? Fuck it. Know what I'm saying? Oh my God, humbly, don't do that. Don't point it out. It was an accident. I did forget though. It was a straight up accident. I'm sorry, Miss Season. I ain't got no problems with Miss Season. Pure. I like gardens and shit. And I do like them together though, but I just feel like the saga will actually end. The negativity will end. Maybe Miss Season got to take one for the team. Shit, I've been taking one for the team for 2 years now. I think it's perfectly fine if Miss Season take one for the team. You know what I'm saying? Put them motherfuckers back together again. You right, Tambourine. It's just the internet. Period. They probably would have been back together if the internet hadn't got activated, child. I'm just telling y'all the truth. People be acting like they be in relationships and not get cheated on or cussed out or some shit or whatever. When shit get hit the fan, people be right in they real. They be right in they real. You know what I'm saying? They be in they real shit, they real life, they real whatever, and they go back. So why should the internet be any different? I think the two still love each other, y'all. I think they still love each other. I mean, y'all don't want to see this shit. I know, cause y'all blinded by Jonelle Lips and twins and Miss Season and all these other factors and distractions. But I think the two of them still love each other. I'm sorry. Nobody has to agree. I don't have to like either one of them to know that I think they. I hope that we can be together soon. I hope that we can be together soon. Can you make it real soon? Listen, if they'll stop listening to all y'all and listen to me for a change, look, I'll put all kind of relationships back together again. You feel me? Look, Brianna and LaTrue, if y'all stop listening to the internet and just call me on the back end, I had this shit over with and done in 2.2 seconds. You feel me? Straight like that. Just hit me up on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Get in touch with only one Lolo with the info. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna conference me in. You feel me? I have ended friendships for less than what she did. Break room, it's not your fault. RH act like season out there. He rubbing on other women booties, recording their ex booties, but it all in what women allowed. They will always have love for each other because they have a beautiful little girl together. I agree, Miss Annette. Would you give up your man if it was you too? Would I give up my man if it was me? Like if I was Miss Season? Not if I was Miss Season, but if I was Brianna, I would. Nah, y'all, this all in good funs, good jokes. I hope all the couples, break room, you gonna have them breaking up again. But y'all, I'm just up here having fun though. Whatever these people want, I'm totally supporting them either way it go. If I hope that Jonelle can get himself together and treat her better. You know what I'm saying? I hope that Robert and Season can focus on one another and keep their shit rocking. However these people want, that's gonna make them happy. You know, that's the problem now with the back end. But nah, I was only picking y'all. I'm not concerned. Let's see. Let's see here. Thank you, Mr. Net, for the cash app. Shout out! Thank you so much, Mr. Net. That's my official first cash app of the week. And Miss Simone was it that sent me my first super sticker of September because I ain't go live yesterday. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Annette. Love you so much. And thank you, Miss Simone, as well. That was my first cash app and super stickers of the month. Shout out! But yeah, y'all, I'm totally picking though. Um whatever those people decide they want to do, I support the movement. You know, I wish them all well, y'all. And that's something that I was saying in Jaffe Live last night, throughout the live, is that, I pray for them all because that's who I am. Um, I do not I don't have a dog in the fight, but I want to see the family win for the sake of the children. You know what I'm saying? They are the biggest factor in this situation. And I would love to see them be able to have multiple parents that are co-parenting together, whether it's Miss Season, Janelle, Latruth, Sierra, Brianna, Israelite 777, and whoever else in the mix. Hey, Lady T, my honest prayer is that they all be successful and they all end up in a better co-parenting space for the children, and that their relationships flourish and all of that. That's what I really, really hope. All right. Uh, let's see. Yeah, that's my sentiment, y'all. That's my sentiment. May they be blessed. I want LaTruth to be blessed. And I want Brianna to be blessed. This is the break room 411. Now, I've made a lot of jokes and stuff like that throughout this live being funny, but my honest opinion is that they be blessed for the kids' sake, all of them. Because to honestly, babies, to wish one unwell is to wish the lack of wellness for the children. The children need, even the twins. If Jonelle, the father, then I would like to extend prayer for him to do as good as he can to grow himself up and be the partner that she needs, so that therefore those children can be raised with love and not with their mother being stressed. I do not wish stress or this, that, and the third upon Brianna. I do not wish to tear her down. I do not wish for her to not be pregnant or to be pregnant. I wish for her what she wants for herself. You understand? I have no hell to put none of these people in. Um, and the only blessings I have to offer is my prayer. You know what I'm saying? All these people make more money than me, child. All I got for you is a blessing. I ain't got no diaper money. I ain't got no music fund. I ain't got none of that. Period. Okay? I'm over here trying to build up and have my own shit and more of my own shit and more of my own shit. So, uh, the best thing I can give all of them is simply prayer. And I'm also extending prayer for each and every one of us. And may we not let somebody else's relationships or wound keep us at war with one another. And by us, I mean y'all, whoever out there at war, because I'm not. But yes, maybe it just so he should adapt well, hopefully. Yeah. I think our best thing to do, honestly, is to really wish these people well. There's really no storyline here, but if you can find one, more power to you. People are welcomed and able to talk about this couple till they blue in the face if they want to. For me though, is I would not want to be wishing her anything that I wouldn't want to wish on myself. I would not want to be wishing him anything that I would not want wished on myself. So I wish for them love, peace, and happiness. I wish for them love, peace, and happiness. Each and every one of them. I hope Season and RH bloom and enjoy their life together. I hope Janelle and Brianna bloom and enjoy their life together. Period. That is it, and that is all. Because, like I said, blogging is one thing, but the things that we're doing or we're seeing is people gathering at you know different content creators channels to argue and beef over it is what is not becoming of us. This is these couples or whatever actual life, but the fact that we have chosen war behind it is absurd. And that's for all of us. It has gotten us nowhere. And to be quite honest, worrying about that couple ain't it not only has it not done, because honestly, speaking on the couple is not really what's bringing money into the game. It's really, there is never no this thing. Like, I'm not saying it's not bringing no money. What I'm saying is, for the majority of people involved, it is the controversy behind the story and the beefs of people with differences of opinions that is really the storyline here. Everybody is arguing because um you know, this or that or the third, but it's just weird. It's not blogging or content creating. It's just beefing. It's just beefing. And right now, people are going to beef to the end of time because if you are steadfast in what you believe and somebody else is strong in what they believe, then going back and forth with the same people or the same person or whoever it is that differs in opinion from you is only going to keep you not no longer proving points, but just going back and forth. And that's something we do not want to admit as content creators, that it literally is about, rebuttaling. No. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to rebuttal when you stand fast in what you believe. You do not have to persuade the masses long as you don't lose faith in what you are believing. I don't wish it, I don't wish anything bad to anyone. Just do better, especially for the kids. Yes. And if we are being honest, I have found fault in all parties. You understand? Which is why my thing was for the DV thing. If I was in this saga really to try to prove characters and who's shitty, who's this, who's that, well, that would be a whole different story, y'all. I mean, it would be, I would be pointing out shit on them both, not just her or whatever or this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Now I stand where I stand where the DV thing was concerned. That's now shut closed case for Tiff the Gift. Period. It don't matter who don't agree with it or not. I'm not here to go back and forth. That's why I don't care. But when it comes to character, both parties have some flaw. Neither party is perfect. you know, if we're out here just to try to prove who's more perfect than the other, well, we doing bad in the first place, because not none of us is so perfect that we can judge another imperfect person in that way. We are all flawed in some way. LaTruth is not perfect, and Brianna is not perfect. Miss Season ain't perfect. Janelle ain't perfect. None of them are perfect. They are human beings. Period. Robert done said some corny shit I don't like. Brianna done said some fucking corny shit I don't like. Janelle done said some corny shit that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them that's just going to sit here and act like I've never seen nothing that I didn't favor with him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm never gonna act like now I'm off the story. I see all perfection with her. No, they both, all of them got some work to do. And all we can do is pray that they get it done. You know, that they get it done. Not for us, but for those kids, for those kids. Make it less about content and more about the life that they are being led into. That's where the parents' focus need to be. Period. And Brianna, my advice to her would be what you don't want people to what you don't want to aggravate you from people and what they have to say, you will have to censor the things that you share. If you don't want people discussing or saying things like, oh, you're not pregnant, or oh, this, that, and the third, well, you do have to learn when some things might need to be paused before letting it out to the internet, because we don't always like what the internet has to say, you know. And if we don't want to be going back and forth with the internet trying to prove if we're this or if we're that, if we're blue, if we're purple, if we're pregnant, if we're not, if we're happy, if we're sad, then you have to kind of get a grasp on things. Like, people have to stop going being to hit them live buttons or posts and stuff like that, because you have to make sure that not 24 hours later you're going to feel different, but you can't take back what you have put out into the world. So, we got to get grown about that kind of stuff, guys. We got to get grown about it. Everything ain't got to be for the internet, because I have watched this family thrive without controversy. I have watched this family thrive without it being full of toxicity. That 9 million page the truth got was before he was content. You understand? Um, Brianna, she was coming into her success as the wife of the truth, and learning things from him, and she soared in it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I did see these two people be able to build platforms without it being based on these past 2 years. So, if they did it once, they can do it again. They do not have to feed us or nobody else. We're bloggers. Everybody have every right to give their opinion, but you also have the right to not give anybody nothing to give an opinion on. Y'all can do stuff just children based, or having outings with your kids, date nights, stuff like that. It doesn't have to be responding to the naysayers. It doesn't have to be proving no point to those watching you. It just doesn't. It's time for everybody to really start putting themselves first and their families first, and not this here internet. It ain't even that deep. Hold your, keep your peace. Keep your peace. And for goodness sake, let's stop pedestal putting people up on a pedestal before really getting to know what's up. That would be my other advice to Brianna. At the end of the day, a man is a man is a man is a man. Get to know people before you plead and how great and this, that, and the third they are, just to have to turn around and admit they suck and they're not what they claim to be. My advice to the truth: never let nothing separate you from your kids. If you have any opportunities to spend with your children, because yes, I was a little upset that it did feel like that there were times you could have seen your child and it seemed like it was a very long time before you did. And so in the future, Do what you have to do to make sure you're maintaining that relationship, because a year of not seeing a child that young can affect your relationships. So I hope that you and baby Moski is restored back to how you were. And I hope that Jonell becomes the man that Brianna needs him to be. Okay, that's it, and that's all I got for that. Good luck to all of y'all, for real. And y'all, please don't keep tearing each other up over this woman ovaries. It will show in a few months if the girl is still got a six pack, then you know. If the bellying, you'll know. If you still don't know, then give it 9 months. All right. If she popped two kids out, you'll know. If she don't, you won't. But let's stop acting like any of us is signing that birth certificate. It ain't that deep. Be interested, but all you can actually do is wait. If you're not going to believe tests, if you're not going to believe ultrasounds, all you're going to have to do is wait, because that means that every discussion you have about it is going to be an argument. That's it. That's all. And also decide what is your end game on if she is or if she ain't. What is it, like, you know what I mean? I know this stuff can be good for your blogging and your content creation and stuff, but to have to argue and everybody's just starting to sound depleted and just all this, that, and the third. No, it ain't gotten down to nothing but everybody praying on the opposite's downfall. That's it, that's all. And it's terrible. We don't have a position or a leg to stand on to be sitting here wishing any of them to fail. No, if we were decent people like we claim, we would be hoping that all these motherfuckers get their shit together. I don't like Brianna so much I won't tell her about herself, and I don't like LaTruth so much I won't tell him about himself, and I don't like no content creator, no supporter so much I won't tell them about their self. We have allowed this thing to make us tear down each other daily. It's not cool. It really is not cool. You know? Yes, everything is speculation. Yes, because at the end of the day, a pregnancy is a pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that matters is whatever is going to affect her life. All right, them twins ain't gonna be in our now one of our homes. We're not responsible for raising them or none of that. And no, Robert don't have to care. Let's be clear here. Whatever's going on over there, and I'm gonna say this shit: if the divorce is final, then neither one of them should be giving two fucks about what neither one is doing, how their relationships are going. None of that. Period. Now you do have to care to make sure that your child is around decent people, but how far did that get anyone? Let's be honest here. Because if we was real motherfuckers standing on some real shit, then we would have noticed whether we liked Brianna or did not like Brianna. We all knew that this motherfucking Jonell dude was a goof troop. Let's just be honest. Now we gonna all fucking agree there that this nigga is corny. He is not fine. He's an average dude or whatever, but he's nothing to fucking write home about. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the first to say it, and I don't need no backup. Okay. Now, this ain't got shit to do with Rihanna and LaTruth. We can know what Rihanna said was confirmation on what we all knew. And Amora confirmed it. That nigga ain't shit. He has never made me see love in his eyes for that girl. Now, everybody ain't got to like the break room 411, but the break room 411 gonna tell you like it is. I ain't never seen no love in that man's eyes. And I personally think that at this point, all parties and these children deserve for the parents to have love, for them to feel love. It's like going from one relationship that she considers shitty to another one that you're considering shitty. Jonell ain't shit. He not worth two nickels rubbed together. And if she is pregnant, she's now attached to this cornball nigga for the rest of her life. For some, they'll say that's her karma. For others, it is what it is. You know, we cannot deny the word spoken from her. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no taking it back. It is what it is. I would hate to think of her going through the things that she's confirmed she's went through for the next 18 years dealing with this man. That sucks. So yeah, if people really love humans and it's not about sides, then pray for them all. Just pray for them all. That's all you can do. If we real women and real men in this saga, we would not be wanting any one of them to fail because there are children attached. And to want them to fail is meaning that we want these kids to grow up statistics. We don't want them to beat the odds. It's already fucked up. And a huge percentage of the African American community has a lot going against them. I will not be a part of saying, oh, because guess what? It is clear that whatever karma anybody who was on the R8 side wanted her to feel, even when I was on there, when she admitted that she has been depressed for a while, this, that, and the third, well, like how much karma do one person need? Yeah, she lied, according to even me, at the end of the day, but the punishment has got to fit the crime. I'm being honest, the punishment got to fit the crime. Yeah, it was snaky as hell how I felt this man was done with weapons and all of that stuff being involved, or this, that, and the third, or whatever the case may be. Yes, when I was in it, I felt it was wrong. To this day, I still feel it was wrong. But guess what? If somebody come out and say that we saw, we were here to see the tears. We were here to see to know crying at festivals, and we know that Pretty Bree was real. We might not like it, might not want to admit it, but Pretty Bree was real. So we know it has not been all roses and shit over there. So how much karma does one person need? No, I wouldn't wish for her 18 years. She wasn't even with LaTruth 18 years. So no, I wouldn't wish for her 18 years of karma with dealing with this brother if that's not what God intends. If God doesn't plan to turn this man around for the greater good of her and her offspring, no, I wouldn't wish that on her. I would not wish for the truth to be unhappy or to have to constantly deal with being torn down for the rest of his life due to what may or may not, according to those that weren't on his side, has happened to him. I wouldn't want that on him because again, the crime has got to fit the punishment, and the punishment has got to fit the crime. Period. You know? And at this point, I think both of them has gotten whatever. If anybody told a lie, if anybody was wrong or whatever, well, let's say this: they both done got drugged. Okay, they both done got drugged. Now, if LaTruth did less, well, guess what? Maybe his karma was just to have gotten drugged by Amora and then the people who support Brianna and Amora, right? Well, if Brianna did him wrong, well, maybe it was meant for her to have gotten her karma and this, that, and the third from 50 lamb content creators. I don't know. But the end game has to be to want it to end. That is all. Want it to be better for those kids. And I will love it when I hear more people focusing on positivity for a check versus ripping a family apart just to keep checks going. That right there saddens me for the African American community. I would rather not get a YouTube check and have to figure it the fuck out on this here internet than the only way I can get it is to keep further separation between these people. Not cool. And that's all I have to say about that. I hope everybody is having a blessed, blessed, blessed Labor Day, you guys. I have no plans until a couple of hours. We gonna make some ribs and potato salad and whatever else comes to our mind. But we just taking the day easy and things of that nature. I am not doing too much. What about the Photoshop video? Oh, that's what we started the show on. You must have not been in here at the beginning, humbly. That's what the show started on, was the video and the photo. So uh I hope I explained all that in a way that was not weird for anybody or whatnot, because again, end goal is to see them win, to see them flourish. I don't really care who they with, who they have kids with. I wish for all the kids to be healthy. I wish for all the adults to be mentally healthy, and that is it. That is all. And I hope that all the content creators and supporters can continue to support, do, and people do their content however which way they like, but let it be without, war. The war part is just not necessary. However, um, BM Zanzi, thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, you guys. Yes, you guys. That that's just where I'm at with it. Hey, sweetie pea. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Um, quick question. Is there anybody live right now? That'll determine what I do next. Is there anybody live right now? I know it's Labor Day, so people might not be working, but does anybody know, any of my mods or anybody know, is there any lives going on? And either way, um, I know everybody isn't. Oh, okay. I know everybody isn't into it or whatever, but later on I will be back live with. Okay, cool, cool. Hey, Joanne. A little later, guys, I will be back on live. It won't be late because I got some things I have to do tomorrow, but I will be back live with a little biblical talk, and I'll be coming from a place of hell is not eternal. All right, that'll be where I'm coming from. Later on tonight, I'll be discussing the fact that we'll be discussing heaven and hell, and the fact that hell is not eternal. And I wanted to come from that angle because a lot of people say things like, "Oh, I hope you burn in hell forever," and "I hope you da 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 da," and that just brought me to the point of wanting to discuss that. So, I know that it's a lot going on in the YouTube street, y'all. It's a never ending thing, but I definitely want to make sure that I am not postponing my the word I want to get out with, from God, and just, I never want to stop sharing what God is speaking to me to get out. So for anyone that wants to make a little room for it, you are welcome to come back and join me, where we will be discussing hell is not eternal. Okay. We're actually going to be discussing heaven and hell is not eternal. Heaven and hell is not eternal. All right. I think it'll be a great, great topic. And I'm looking forward to it. Mama Three, I know your pull up game gonna be strong, gonna be strong. Oh, excuse me. I wanted to do it yesterday, y'all, but it was just so jam packed in these YouTube streets. And again, I know we all share a lot of the same supporters, and you try not to like clash into each other, but it was a lot. Plus, I wanted to watch Joffy live as well yesterday because he's not on very often, so I just wanted to see his take on things. And with that said, I hope to see you guys later, probably around 7 o'clock ish or so. I may try to schedule it so you guys can keep up with what time I'll be on. I want to give a special thanks to every moderator that came through today and gave me some of their time. Everyone who hit the like button for your girl today. Thank you again, Miss Annette, for the Cash App. Thank you, Miss Simone, for the super sticker. Yes, baby going with yes, baby's going with his dad. So I'll be listening in. Peace. Peace, Mama Three. And God bless you and the baby and your baby daddy. Um, so yeah, y'all enjoy some of your Labor Day or all of your Labor Day, and I'm going to relax, do a little bit more research on what I'm talking about for tonight. And I will definitely see you guys later. I have enjoyed this conversation. I hope no one took any type of offense to the conversation. I just try now to show that there's more than one way to look at things and not to get so tied in that we can't see things for what they are sometimes, and realize that being as truthful as we can when it comes to people and not so clingy or fanned out or whatever that we don't see the truth in the matter, that like it does feel good that you can say call bullshit on anything, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted it when you feel like you can't, then you're bullshitting yourself. Love you, Shelly Shell. I hope you make it back tonight. If you free to come talk about heaven and hell is not eternal. Love you, Becca. You know you mean the world to me, girl. I love y'all so much. So thankful for y'all input. Today actually showed that adults can have conversations on opposite things and it not have to get too greasy or grimy. Let the 411 show you that you can bring different people of opposite playing fields together and they can give their opinions, and it doesn't have to be tearing one another down for their opinion. So this is something that I loved in today's show. We did not have people in the chat going back and forth. Nobody like that is child. Thank you, God, for staying in the midst. We had 2 hours up here discussing the exact same things as that has been discussed anywhere, everywhere, and it is not a chat filled with one side or the other. It's a chat filled with people, people, simply people. When you're in the 411, come as just a human, not as an RH supporter, not as a beehive, not as a side or this or that. Come in simply as a human. That's all I ask. Plain and simple. So yeah, that about wraps it up for me. I am right at the 2 hour mark. God is good. Thank you all for joining me today. And again, remember, break room ain't on no sides. I'm rooting for every damn side to win. Do you hear me? I ain't got no side, no dog in the fight, no nothing. I want every last person to win. Shout out to Mr. LaTruth. Shout out to Brianna. Shout out to the families of both. And shout out to all those beautiful kids that are here and the ones that may be yet to come. I hope that if she is pregnant, that she will have a beautiful, safe birth. Period. I hope she has a beautiful, safe birth and an enjoyable one. And I pray that God lay a hand on that brother Jarnell and help him to change his ways and be a better man for her. I hope that LaTruth and Miss Season have a enjoyable life together and just much success to everybody. Period. All right. With that said, yes, this was a good content tip. Thank you, Miss Annette, and thank you again for that blessing. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you all so much. Y'all enjoy y'all day and know that when you hear it's up and it's stuck and you are amongst a content creator that fucks with you, that cares about you, and I want to see all of y'all win on to bigger and better and greater for each and every one of us. Period. I love y'all. That's on the set. I see y'all in a couple of hours.